Hi guys. Okay, perfect. So, hi guys. I'm Tanya, and I'm the social media manager here at Wellbeing, and I'm just very excited to be able to be here with you guys today because we will have a special guest, which is Jiwin. Jiwin is the queen of the Purpose Bras for the people who don't know her. And we will talk about a topic that was highly requested by our cat parents, which is grooming, cat grooming 101. So I'm just very excited to have this session with you today. And in the meantime, you can write here in the comments where you're watching us from. And yeah, just have your questions ready because this is going to get very interesting. Hi,
Hey.
how are you doing?
Not bad. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
We finally made it work.
So how is everything? I'm just very happy to be able to do this Instagram live with
Yeah, I think this is
you.
the first time we're seeing each other
Yeah,
face to face after 3 years.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think you've seen videos of me. I not that much of a person who loves being in front of the camera, but they forcefully make me interact with people that I don't want to. So I can't say I'm outgoing, but they make me outgoing. And they're actually surrounding me right now just only because I have this. They don't love me.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure working with you, have the chance to talk to you. And I think not a lot of people know, but we have been working together since 2021. We've done countless collaborations with you. So I feel very grateful to be here in this space with you.
Thank
And
you.
let's
And I have to say thank you for healing Leo and
oh
for literally curing his diabetes along with all the food that we have eaten, but being his core like support in his
yeah.
health because I would have spent beyond $1,000 on treating what he was going through. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
So we want to know what inspired you to be a cat influencer?
Um, so I'm gonna give you the short story. It started with a bunch of my 20 friends. I initially wasn't planning to, but I posted a photo of them on my
Yeah.
Instagram so many times to a point where it wasn't a photo of me anymore, it was photos of them. And my friends pushed me to literally be like, hey, why don't you start an account for them? And during that time, I wasn't capable or ready to take in that much responsive work.
Right.
So, long story short, is I've actually had cats since I was 12 years old. So, and in between, I've had also other pets. So, I think I've always just been known as a cat person, but I just want to keep it short where I'm actually a pet lover. I just love any pets. So, what made me become a cat influencer was actually these cats in general, like forced me to make an account, and then everyone in online web just loved them because this guy right here just destroys everything.
Oh, God.
he
Yeah.
he doesn't actually like keep your pocket on the cooling end. It's really warm.
Yeah. We love your cats. Yeah, I
So
think
that is the long and short story of it.
I think yeah, it's very clear that you put a lot of love into it. So I think we want to know also like what has been the most rewarding part of being a cat influencer, and how has it impacted you, your professional and your personal life at the same time? Because I know it can be very overwhelming, right?
Yes, I think in the beginning I was doing it really just for fun for them, and it was absolutely really fun. It was to put out this, but I think as your followers grow, your passion for them grows. Your followers can see, and I see. I think a lot of the difference I'm now making to many people when I first started versus now, and it's rewarding to see the changes you can impact onto social media. In the beginning, I didn't know, I'm not a perfect cat mom and I'm not a perfect pet parent, but I learned as I grew. And then I see now the impact of you guys growing so much. I think I stepped back a little bit because I'm like, they're so overwhelmed now. But in the beginning, you guys were not, and I was like so happy. And then I noticed now everybody see the great um products you guys actually give and the benefits of the pets, and that makes me so happy to see. It's not about the followers or any one of that, but it's really about what you guys make into pets lives, like the impact of it.
Done incredible work. I mean, and also very important to have a balance, to take care of your mental health, and having pets and having an Instagram account to take care of it can be very, very overwhelming. So I think you've
Yeah.
done incredible work. And also, my question here is like, how do you come up with so fresh content ideas? Because you keep yourself engaged. So how you?
So I do it. So I'm the one that's scrolling on TikTok. I'm gonna be the first honest person. I'm not the one that usually posts so consistently on TikTok. But I see, can you guys all move for a moment? But I see people who post up these cats that are so outgoing, so social, and I correlate to them because I'm like, I really don't even need to make up any contents. They're my content making every second. And sometimes I'm in bed and I miss out things because I'm like, I'm not always on my phone, but they're consistently every second doing something that I feel like the internet loved. The first video I posted up was Pablo trying to take my ceiling fan down, and I had audiences sending me messages saying like, get your cat to destroy more things. And I'm like, wow, society is very great.
Yeah, I love your videos. I really love your videos. We always want to share them, and that's why I'm with you, because so genuine. Uh, so I'm just trying to read here the comments. I think these comments are very about cat grooming. So I think it's time to get deeper into the topic.
Nice.
So I think the first question is, we want to start with the grooming tools. So the grooming tools, what do you think cat parents should have as grooming tools? Like, what do you think are the?
So 100% really good question. The first thing is first, I always tell people, I'm like, no matter what pet you get that nail clipper, because I went through like probably 5 different sofas living with my parents before, and moving here with my partner and living in here. I think his main concern was not about me or the cats, but it was about the items. He's more of a material guy. So first 3 weeks he slept on the sofa, literally not in bed, just protecting it. So I would say nail clipper for sure. And then you can literally get like the smallest one. I just got the most basic one because their cats' nails and paws are really small. I guess they have better ones for dogs. And then I would say the second one, I just upgraded, but you can get one of those brush that literally helps them comb. You want to be the presence of showing people, Milo? So you can literally he's not meant to be, but you can literally take this and comb, and it actually massages them. It massages them, but they like it. So I think you need to get something that makes them feel like they're pampered. So I upgraded to this one. I bought this myself. So it's a brush and it's a spray together. And you can
Oh,
literally press this and it sprays water without you having to actually, did it die? It probably died. Without you having to, there you go. Without you having to actually put water on them. So it sprays their fur. Yeah, it sprays their fur and gets it wet, and then it gets all the fur off.
that's
So
very.
this is one thing that I get, and the other thing I tell people to get is nail clippers, because those are the two essentials you can't live without, and lint rollers and anything that gets fur off of you.
Okay. Yeah. I think the next question I have is, or maybe, like, what do you think is the biggest mistake cat owners make when grooming, their pets at home?
I would say the biggest mistake I have seen from a lot of beginner pet moms and cat moms in general is literally taking. So I had this and going after them and just chasing after them. One tip I would give is that like I okay, so I treat my cats how I would treat a toddler and a baby. I actually sit and talk with them. So that's why they listen. Like Milo is a very hard cat. He actually has temperamental issues. He doesn't let me clip his nails unless I hold him like a toddler and clip it. So if I show a tutorial on it, everyone would be laughing, and sincerely, my partner laughs at me every single time. And that's how I clip his nails, because he doesn't do it any other way. But that's how cats like it, and they'll never even realize they're getting their nails clipped.
Are there any grooming products you swear by that they are safe or they are effective for cats?
I would say anything that's non-chemical toxic related, and anything that's even foamy like products that can help them clean. Like I use waterless shampoo because cats really don't like water that much. Maybe if they were kittens and they got used to it, I think it's fine, but my cats they hate water. They scream as if they're gonna die. So I just usually get brushes that have like water coming out of it, or I use those foam ones and then I just take a towel and clean them off, and then I just brush it off. It does take me a rotation of 4 days to get 3 cats cleaned, because I I have to vacuum and do it after, and I'm just like, you're done today, I'm done. We're both done. And they know, they can tell. And the other 2 just sits there knowing whoever gets it first is on bad luck.
The hard one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the next question is like, what advice do you have for dealing with cats who hate being, groomed? Because I know it's also very, very common.
So you're gonna have to really think like a toddler and think like how you would babysit a kid. Definitely you have to bribe them so hard. Like I don't know how many times I go through lickable tubes and probably things that please their way. I have to get treats out, like anything like batteries, temptations, to make them associate the good in it. And then you have to slowly actually sit down and talk to them, be like, hey, it's just a grooming session, you're okay. And you have to pet them. Like Pablo is such a good example, but I think he was hyper, but he would literally sit and look at me, and I would talk, like literally pet and talk to him as a kid, and my partner just thinks I'm insane, but it helps them ease their stress.
Right, right. So I think this is a last question, and it's like, can you walk us through your daily grooming, routine for your cats? Because we want to know, we want to see.
Yeah, so I started off with furminators. So they are short fur or they're medium fur, but they have a lot of undercoat, and a lot of the undercoat is what you see the fur all flying out. This helps, but I would suggest not brushing in one area more than 4 times, because I did that once, and as they're walking away, I'm like, is that patches that I de-shedded too much? And then you can see it, but they like it, but it looks from far away I accidentally like de-shedded too much. So I use this first, and then I use something that's like this kind of brush to, like, they like anything harsh to like scrub against. So I brush off all the excess, and then I use anything that's like water to kind of like make them feel better. For 1 cat a day, I can only do that much. And then I leave Milo usually towards the end, and that's the part where in the beginning, when I didn't figure out Milo's personality and attitude and how he liked it, we had to get 3 people to clip his nails. So one person would hold him, talk to him, another person would clip, and I would be the tube feeder for him.
Thank you so much for showing that.
Barb, totally welcome.
Says Vancouver, and I have a question. Okay, hi Barb. She says, I struggle with teeth cleaning. What is the best toothbrush you can recommend?
Okay, so this is a good one. I recommend, so I don't know if you guys know it, but I recommend this one. So I use this one, which is, it's a dog toothbrush paste, but it's for pets. Like both cats and dogs can have this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it comes with this together. And this one, like, it looks like a normal one, but the size of it is perfect for a cat's mouth. Like their mouth is like, they hate the toothbrush and their mouth is small, and this can fit right in and actually takes that all out. And it's really sturdy from all the brushes I have bought. So definitely get this brand. I don't know. I can type in the name later, or maybe I can type in now. Give me one moment. Does it do it? Yeah. So is this thing, you can get it from Pet Value or PetSmart. I got this from PetSmart on the dog section. Yeah.
It works. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Also, P.S. I have learned that a lot of the things that they just commercialize in the pet store, both cats and dogs can intertwine. So you don't have to actually, like, don't be nervous on it. I think there was one person I met who was genuinely really nice in a pet store. They recommended me to buy bigger bags, same products as a cat on the dog section. It was like half the price. Instead of $20, it was 10.
Like, do you think you should brush your teeth once a day or how many times?
I brush them once a week
Once,
because yeah, once a week, and I think it's fine because you don't want to brush it too often where it
right.
bleeds. But brushing it enough for once a week, it doesn't build enough tartar, and it's completely fine for it. And also, I think it would be really exhausting for the pet parents to do it every day.
Cool. I well, I want to show you guys. Gwen sent us these beautiful earrings. I don't know you can see here.
I can show it down here.
So this sticker and this magnet, which we absolutely love. So can you tell us where people can find this?
Yeah. Yeah, so we have a store on Shopify that's linked with our link tree, and these money actually doesn't go to me. I raise them to go to pet like foundations and pet like areas that need really big help to kind of like have them rescued. And the reason why I created these was because their backstory never came from adoption centers. And I think whenever people say like happy adoption day, I can't never join that because I got them off parents that found them off the streets, and they are very troublesome cats. I would say a lot more work than many other cats. Like I had so many friends in this building, even friends I know of, and they took care of this cat for a week and they're like, I can't do it. Because they are so interactive with people, and they also just love other cats. They're just super social, outgoing, and if you're not an outgoing person, my cats will never be within your needs.
Well, thank you so much for sending this out. We love them. So
You're so welcome. I'm so happy. I wanted to capture the way they are, and I created Pablo earring as a foundation to support strays. Milo is gonna be someone who loves food when I get the chance to, and Leo is all about health, and it will be connected with pet well-being for the cause of diabetes in cats.
that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was great, having this chat with you. So I think for the people who don't know you, what's your Instagram handle? Just, they can know the Purpose Bros, right?
Yes.
Just follow her if you have any questions. And again, thank you so much for your time. I think we don't have any more questions here. I'm just reading them. And I think we are all good now. We're set.
Yay. Well, I hope everyone took something away. That is how I do it. And it may be on and off. Sometimes I don't post, but it's because really they drive my energy to a point of low.
But you're doing a job. So thank you for your time. It was a pleasure, talking to you. So hopefully we can have another Instagram live soon.
Yeah, I don't mind. I totally love this.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye, guys.